order cookies, like I could probably get that out to you like that same day or the next day.
Wow.
But if it was like brownies or cupcakes, I would ask for like a 2-3 day grace period.
Awesome.
But,
Right. That's awesome. And who helps you and supports you in your business? I know we've kind of talked about your mom and your grandma, but who else? Like, who's your support through this whole thing?
Mostly my family.
Your
Um,
family.
so my mom, she helps me like put stuff in the oven and bake. And then I have a mentor. Her name
Nice.
is April Warren Grace, very Dr.
Nice.
April Warren Grace.
Nice.
So she helps me a lot. She pushes me
That's
past
awesome.
boundaries because I've always been like scared of like speaking in front of people, especially like a big group of people. But over the years, she's been helping me. She's
That's
like pushing
awesome.
me
That's
through that.
really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. I love that you have a mentor, because that's what we kind of do with Kebloom, so that's really, really cool. Um, and then, tell us a little bit about your customer base. Like, who would you say your customer base is? Like, who buys your cookies and your goodies?
Um, just really anybody that likes sweets.
Right.
Um, I've um right now one of my customers, she said she used to go to the mall and get cookies like if not every day, like every other day.
Wow.
Um, she comes to me now.
Nice. That's
um,
awesome.
so really anybody that likes sweet treats.
Do
And
you sell like your treats at school or anything?
I would, but I'm not allowed to.
Okay.
Apparently, if you sell like anything edible at school, you can get like
Oh.
suspended.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
Wow. But like I'm sure like your classmates know about your business.
mhm.
Awesome. That's really cool. And then sorry, I'm just reading off my notes, so just don't mind me. Um, how do you think you've made a difference with your business?
um, so two of my goals for my business is to one end homelessness, or at
Nice.
least contribute to completely wiping that um wiping that problem out.
That's
Um,
awesome.
and then also my second goal is to inspire girls and boys, younger, older, or the same age that look like me, to dream big, if not past that, dream bigger. Um, Whether it be starting your own business or doing whatever you love to do.
That's
Um,
awesome.
and one of my friends, he now lives in Tennessee, I want to say.
Okay.
Um, he um, he would always come to like my events and stuff. He would always ask questions like
Right.
me and my business, how I worked it. And then a few years ago, I think like two years ago or three, um, he started a cake pop business,
Oh,
and
nice.
his cake pops are really good. I would frequently order, um, and then I was kind of upset when he moved away because, you know,
Oh,
when he
that's
left, his cake pops
awesome.
were so.
That's awesome. We'll have to check him out for sure. And this is why we love, having young people on our platform so much and why we do these interviews because, other kids can see it and be so inspired by it. Even adults, like even me, I'm like super inspired by what you're doing. So keep going. That's awesome. And then,
Oh, and by the way,
okay,
his business name is Jay-Z Sweets.
JC Sweets.
Jay-Z. So
Jay-Z Sweets.
J
Okay.
as in Jaguar, and then Z as in zebra. Sweets.
Awesome. Awesome. Someone says I love her brownies. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And then let's see. So in your own words, how would you define entrepreneurship, And what are the business and what are the benefits in owning your own business?
So I would describe entrepreneurship as somebody who leads, somebody who runs something,
I love
and
it.
benefits themselves and others with it.
Awesome.
Um,
That's cool.
because being an entrepreneur, that opens up the availability of jobs for people.
Right.
Um,
Absolutely.
and then also you're getting benefited from it too. Um,
Absolutely.
so and then
That's great.
how I benefited from being an entrepreneur. Um, I have my own stream of income.
That
Um, it
that's always nice.
is nice, and it's funny because that's not even what I wasn't even thinking about like making money when I started my business. So
That means that you were like just genuinely passionate
mhm,
about that, which is great. I feel like that's what we all need to be thinking about, you know, not
mhm.
the money, but like, you know, something that comes from the heart. So that's great. And I
Yeah,
love what you said about leadership. I think that's like a really big part of being an entrepreneur. So good job. That's great.
thank you.
Um, and then, you know, let's just take a little pause and see if anyone has any questions for Mia. Before we finish off, I have like two more questions to ask her. So if any of the audience has anything they want to ask Mia, please let us know. So we'll just give it like a minute and then we'll continue. If anyone has any questions, you can drop it in the, I thought there was a question box. Yep, you can drop it in the question box for Mia.
And
Uh, oh, go ahead. Were you going to say something?
and just while we're waiting for questions, um, my hat. This is
Oh, I
another
love you. Yeah.
that comes with entrepreneurship. You can you can pay for things yourself.
Right.
That's another thing that comes with the money. I was able to last year in October. This was kind of like an early